What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? The hookup scene is very unfulfilling. It really does not bear any fruits. It does not really get you anything. It does not really add anything to your life. Matter of fact, it probably takes away a little bit from it. And yes, it has its fun times, and I'm gonna get right into it. This is Tarek Talks. I am Tarek, and I'm gonna be talking my wet motherfucking shit. You dig? So I'm glad you could join me. All right. So anyway, like I said, the hookup scene, let's just get this out of the way. Let's just go ahead and get it over with the pleasantries. Yes, it is fun. It is very exciting. It's very fun. And I did have a couple of these experiences, you know what I'm saying? One night stands, things of that nature. And it is fun at the moment. It is instant gratification. What do we know about instant gratification? It is more than likely harmful to you. Ice cream, cheeseburgers, likes on social media, dopamine hits from your social media, all these constant DMs that you get. Is it fulfilling at the moment? Yes, it is. Is the residual effects positive? No, they are not. Nothing that comes instantly is positive for the most part. I'm talking about on a general consensus. All right. That's why things like hitting the gym and developing your body, that is what feels fulfilling. Do you know why that? Or, I'm just giving you one example because I'm always talking about the body game, of course. Shout out Ron Wills. I'm always talking about the physique. Why is that fulfilling? Because you work towards it. It's like a pyramid. You start your base and then you work on up. You know what I'm saying? Till you finally have that whole pyramid built up. It took a long time, but for shit show is fulfilling. It feels very good. Building your own business, it might take a while, but when you finally start making six figures and all that good stuff, which is what we all aspire to do at some point, it feels great. It feels fulfilling. However, smoking a blunt or smoking crack, whatever instant gratification thing that you do, having a one night stand, does it feel good? It feels extremely good, but it does nothing for you in the long run. Hookups do nothing for you in the long run, and some of these channels, red pill channels, they encourage that. They make it seem like it's this glamorous, just if you're not having a one night stands and if you're not banging 100 broads in a month, then you're less of a man. That couldn't be further from the truth. Matter of fact, a lot of times when you're done, you just feel very empty. You think to yourself, when is my next chick? When is my next one night? When is my next hookup? You keep thinking like a fiend, like you going after the next hit. That's what instant gratification does. It gives you a very high boost and it gives you a very sharp decline, right? It boosts you up in the sky real quick and then you fall down just as fast. You feel what I'm saying? It's very unfulfilling. It does nothing but leave you emotionally void. And this goes for both men and women. I'm talking to my young ladies too. I'm talking to young men, but I'm talking to my young ladies too. More specifically to my young men that think this lifestyle is cool. Yeah, it might be fun in the beginning when you get yourself up, when you start seeing young ladies show you signs of attraction. It's fun in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hooking up is fun. It's there's a sort of mystique about it, sort of essence, especially when you're in that nightlife. You're getting ready, you're getting yourself fresh, you're sipping at the same time, and you just know in the back of your head when you meet up with this chick, you know what you're about to do. So that whole process is like a whole ambiance. There's a certain ambiance that goes with it, right? So it is fun in the beginning, but after you do it a couple of times, after you've done it multiple times, you start feeling empty. You start feeling like, man, I had a hookup a week ago. I need another one. You dig what I'm saying? And it's empty. It's hard building emotional attachments. At some point, you get very numb. Like, A lot of young ladies, we call it pair bonding. A lot of them have trouble pair bonding. And this comes from catching a lot of bodies from this one night hookups and all these things. They think it's fun. A lot of these music, a lot of these rap songs, a lot of pop culture, man, we're guilty of this too, but they glorify hookups. They glorify just going out there being buck wild and just not thinking about any of the consequences. They just want you to have instant gratification. And then at the end, you do it, then you get older and you realize, damn, when, nothing came out of this. Nothing came out of this. I could have been doing something way better. I started with my fitness stuff when I was younger, when I was 24 or 25. If I had my mind correct, you know what I mean, and I wasn't so chasing tail and stuff like that, I would have started that long ago. I would have started that when I was like 6, because I was always into physical activity ever since my elementary. That's why even when I was quote unquote out of shape, I never even really got that big, because I kept my physical activity up. But if I wasn't out there just so blinded by this media's glamorization of pointless hookups, I would have been on my job way earlier than that, right? And I get it. You guys, you want to go out there and, bag a shorty, bust a nut right quick. I'm talking about take her in the back of the car, have the Chevy rocking back and forth, or Tesla, whatever the hell y'all ride, smart cars. I don't know what y'all ride in. You feel me? The back of your mama's Astro minivan, her soccer mommy van. You feel me? You in the back getting it on with this chick, and there's your little sister and little brother's soccer balls in the back and shit like that there. You feel me? And yeah, it's fun. But like I said, at some point you just kind of realize, hey, look, man, every time I interact in a hookup, every time I get into a hookup, afterwards it feels very unfulfilling. Like the only thing you can think about is, when is my next hit? When is my next hookup? When is my next time I'ma smash something? And it's a constant validation. This is how men get validated, by hookups. And it's a catch-22. It's like a double-edged sword. As soon as you smash, you need more. Like, you feel empty. The more you get, and the more empty that you feel. Like, the more emptier that you're gonna feel. Like, you smashed a couple of chicks, you still feel empty. It's never enough. It's like a dope fiend. It's never enough. Ever since that first high you got, you can never match it. And this is the case with hookups. You need that constant validation. That's why, like, when dudes be asking me, hey man, what new chick did you smash and stuff, I be just thinking in my head like, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of juvenile. Like, who cares? You feel what I'm saying? And yes, this channel is about attracting chicks. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? You could take this however you want, but it's about being the best version of you. And of course, young ladies come with it. We all know this. Young ladies come with it. And I just like talking about that subject, right? But I'm not necessarily condoning you to go out there and be a little, you know what I mean, a little hornball. Be quite frank with you, when you get yourself up, it's really to find you a good quality young lady. And the same ladies that you participate with hookups in is the same chicks that these dudes complaining about. Because quite honestly, what kind of chick do you think is involved in the hookup culture? Do you really think she is of high value? Do you think that she's a good quality woman if she's around here spreading her coochie from Maine to Spain, right? From the south side to the north side? You think she's good quality? Every time you hit a spot, they're like, people be looking at her because they done smashed before, right? That's the type of chicks that you're gonna deal with when you engage in that hookup culture. You're gonna engage with like-minded females, and these chicks are on the same thing that you're doing. You think you a player and all that stuff. Trust me, the chicks that you get involved with and the hookup culture, they are on the same type of vibe that you are. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you're out here thinking it's sweet with the whole hookup thing and stuff like that, guess what? You are going to attract females that are unfulfilled, that are damaged, that have been doing this hookup thing for years and years and still can't find a man, still can't land a man. They out here talking about, oh, all men ain't shit and niggas ain't shit. You know, we all heard that before. You heard these females before that always talk down on men, right? Every chance they get, they be talking about talking down on men. When in all reality, they were doing the same shisty, underhanded, thoughty type of stuff. They were out here playing dudes, hooking up with this guy, hooking up with that guy, and then they get old and busted. Now they're mad. Guess what? That's gonna happen to men too. You know what I'm talking about? They're gonna grow up and they get bitter. That's why a lot of these content creators are very bitter, because they did the whole hookup thing, and it's just like they realize they're dealing with trash broads. And that's what you have to expect when you're doing this whole hookup thing, right? Anyway, with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Peace.